Yo, what's up, guys? Welcome back to a brand new video today. Hey, so today I thought I'd film you guys a little bit in about something different for once. I thought I'd talk to you guys a little bit about, uh, like, why I chose to be a comic creator, or why I chose to become a YouTuber, and basically what are my plans for the near future of my channel and my comics. I thought I'd fill you guys all in on that, like give you from the history to the future and kind of give you a good idea of like what happened. All right, so it was back in the year 2015, I believe. I was like just in trying to remember grade five, if I think it was. I don't remember. I don't recall. Well, and it was by that time I read one of the Marvel stories called Marvel Adventures or Spider-Sense Spider-Man, something like that. It had Venom and Carnage on it. If you look at that book, that'd be grateful because I can't remember what that book's called. But anyway, I read it pretty much in the library, and pretty much like when I seen more books about Spider-Man, like I fell in love with the character, and pretty much then my dad got me into a little bit of Marvel itself, and like I just became like a Marvel fan for that. You guys can see all the Marvel stuff. Like I got a Captain America poster. I got an Iron Man mask. I got some of the comics. Yeah, I'm remodeling a bit, but it's cool this way. Um, and but during that time when I was just a kid, I just like had the stupidest mind where I was just like, maybe I could be a comic creator one day. So I did pretty much start off by then. When I was a kid, I just started to draw Marvel and DC characters because I had no idea what DC was. This is a fun fact. I didn't even know who any of the other characters were, like from Danny Phantom, Jenny Wigman, or like even the Incredibles. Like I didn't know any of those characters. I only knew like Marvel, and I thought they were Marvel characters. Um, no, but then pretty much my mom said like that I should just create my own characters, otherwise copyright claim. Which I was just still young back then. I had no idea what she was talking about. Um, but then I kind of like thought about it. It was just kind of hard though because I was just a kid. I didn't really think of that much of heroes. So I just wanted to like do something to get it off my chest. So I drew one of my teachers. I turned her into a superhero, and I done like a couple of comics of it. I barely finished some of those. I'm so sorry to people that like probably have my old comics. Some of my friends, like they were all my friends from when we were kids, and pretty much like yeah, just became like I did one to each. I don't know if they still have it or they threw it away. I'm hoping they don't have them anymore because then it would be kind of embarrassing. Um, but yeah, pretty much like I posted that out. I thought I'd create more, and by then when I got into like well, middle school or junior it was called. Well, back then, it pretty much was the point where my comics were allowed to be because I found out that when I was in like this school that I could put my comics in a library. So I did. My comics got read by a couple of the students. I did have a partner at the time, but we had a fallout because he was just using me for my characters. So I got the rights to my characters back, which was a good thing. I went my own separate way with the stories. I told a couple of good stories, I told a couple of bad stories. I got like knockoff ideas. Like I was still young back then. Because I had no plan where I was going for. Or, and then when COVID striked, I got all my characters back. I had to thanks and pretty much like I was bored at the time because like you couldn't do really anything during like lockdown. Like you couldn't go anywhere. You could only stay home, which sucked. Um, so pretty much I have by that time I've been just watching videos about that stuff on YouTube, like gorgeous movies, or Mr. Beast, or even like YouTubers like the Frustrated Gamer, or like a lot of famous YouTubers. Even only a little bit of like Markiplier. You're really cool guy, by the way. Um, but all those YouTubers, I was just like, maybe they'll like my comics on YouTube. I'm not talking about like the YouTubers themselves, because I don't think they ever read my comics. Like I don't think any of the famous YouTubers would want to read my comics. Um, so I pretty much like got to it. I started off like, you guys probably saw my old comics back then before I deleted them. Um, yeah, I pretty much like started one by one with those characters. But the problem was I had a bit of a rush, like because I was bored and I just thought like get stuff done. Then I ran into, of course, you guys know Cora. I ran into her and like what turned into a friendship, turned into a relationship, and by the time like she disappeared and I still don't know where she went. But ever since then I kind of just almost thought about giving up, but I was encouraged to just keep on trying, and I still am to this day. And, which is why I'm making, of course, this spectacular web spinner, and of course, my future comics. Um, so pretty much by the time, I just thought like, you know what, these comics aren't doing well. I'm just gonna. So pretty much deleted all those, like all the ones you have seen, like that of Nerf Boy, Tales of the Multiverse, The Cursed Halloween. Those were all deleted, and I even like got rid of those comics. Like I tore them up, and threw them out. Like they're all just like ripped to shreds, torn to pieces, thrown in the fire. You're. That's because like I'm decided like I'm gonna get a hard reboot. Like I'm gonna hard think for this and like tell my own story with these characters and work my way through it. Which brings me to talk about the future for my comics. So I am starting. I'm taking my time with these comics. I'm taking the best time with them, so the story and the art can look good, and and plus not to rush them. Otherwise, my brain would get all mushy. So Milligrams Comics was meant to like release this March, but I kind of rescheduled it to May instead because so I can like think harder, and so I can focus on my fan comic, The Spectacular Web Spinner, which is going well. The first issue should release, I don't know when, just possibly before the end of March, if not then some point in April. But yeah, pretty much like, and when Malagrap's comic starts, I got like plans to have the characters intrigued. Like I only have plans to make free characters the main free. That being, of course, Rafe, who some of you might have known him as Nerf Boy, but some of you commented to for me to change the name in case of copyright, so he's Rafe now. There's Nightshade, who's a variant of me with Nightmare's monster powers. Um, and then there's Princess Flames, who's like a kid with superpowers. Like she's a princess and she's trying to find her place in the world, but she's also like trying to balance that life of being both a superhero and being both a princess at the same time. Like one of those three are gonna start the universe. I haven't decided who yet because that's kind of hard about which character there's gonna be like who's gonna kickstart the whole new universe. So I'm still deciding on that part. Um, and then of course like I did talk about Wit Spinner. I did, and like I said, it's gonna release some point. I'm taking my time with it. I'm currently working on the designs at the moment, so I will release like a couple of the designs. Like I will show the designs for Web Spinner, possibly Dark Goblin, but that's it. And She-Venom, because you guys have seen She-Venom. I will show concepts of that as well. But I won't show like anything else because I want like you guys to be surprised. I want you to like be amazed and like like be surprised that someone like me could tell a good story. Because I know my comic art's not that good. Like I'm not good like the top comics, like like the legendary Stan Lee. He he was the one that inspired me to make comics. Like, maybe I'm not gonna be as good as them, but I'm hoping maybe I could tell a good story with these characters that you guys might like them. Um, and I hope that maybe one day you guys might like my characters. Maybe one day I could get recognized. If not today, then maybe some point. Um, but yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this video. Be sure to hit the like button and subscribe. And, well, I hope you guys are excited for my Wood Spinner comic series that's about to happen, and my comic universe that will come out in May. Not much to say on the fact that I think you all are wonderful. I really thank you all for the 1,000 subscribers. Like, you guys have been amazing. All of you have been very great, and I'm very proud for all the hard work that you guys have been doing. And I thank my friends Avak Xerox, Holly Brooks, and Kelton. And even like Quinn Studios. Like, if you guys seen Quinn Studios, he makes like these Five Nights at Freddy's animation videos. He's so good at it. They're all really good friends, and all of you have been very supportive of me. And not just you guys, like my mom, my sisters, my friends, like all of you guys have been very supportive of me. Thank you for being supportive, and I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you in the next video. Peace out, people. Have a good day.